Hi guys, it's me here, Pooh Bear 253, and excuse the darkness, but I'm in the living room and I don't have great light and I don't like turning on the big light. So I hope you guys enjoyed my changing videos this morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Now I have little Miss Maya here, and she is all snug as bug. And if you saw our changing video, I changed her in this uber sweet little kitty cat onesie. Mwah. She looks so cute. Like I said, I weighed her just so, oh my goodness. She's so floppy. She is just so soft in her midsection. She's just perfection. And she has on her little pants and her little pink and white striped socks. And mommy got her a nice warm bottle. And we're going to use our little Circo bib that we got at Dirt Cheap. I think it was probably like $1. It's pink and white stripe. And we're going to give this little girl a bottle. Yeah, and just chat with the mommies out there. So, my day is coming to an end. I'll tell you about my day. So, if you guys remember, I think in maybe Maya's video, I think it was maybe Briar's video, where I was saying that our ice machine had gone out and I was waiting on a repairman to come, and they were supposed to come between the hours of 11 and 1. So I'm sitting here, 11 o'clock comes, nobody. 12 o'clock comes, nobody. 1 o'clock comes, nobody. Then I call my husband, like, they're late. And he's like, oh, it just updated. Now it's changed from 1 to 3. I'm like, I had things I needed to do today. And I was like, I had to go get my oats for my cookies because I'm baking my cookies tomorrow for the family. It's a part of one of our games, but I think we might have to revamp that a little bit because we want to participate in the white elephant, and the gifts that we had for that was gonna be for the raffle. We might just use those as our white elephant gift, and we should have something left over as well. So so yeah. Um, so yeah, and I think I might just raffle off the lady prize and the man prize. Maybe I'll do that, and I do, and like I said, I think everything, and that I think that's it. The other two things would be it. But anyway, so that's neither here nor there. So I might have to revamp that. But yeah, so I called my husband. He's like, "Oh, it just updated from 1 to 3." I'm like people have time to sit around all day to wait for you. Like if you say you're gonna be there in between this time, you better darn well be there in between their time. And so it updated, and I was like, well, I need to go to the store. I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby to see if I could find the little stretchy little headband little things that you ladies use to make those little headbands. I didn't find it at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't find it at Walmart. I found the little thin strings, but I wanted just the little elastic little thin bands. I did not find that. So, Yvonne, I need your help on that. Tell me what it is and what section to find it at, because and I couldn't find the little bows, the little I saw one pack, but it was like about, I don't know, it was $8 and there was a few bows in there, but it was just like pink and black and white. I was like, oh, that's boring. Like I wanted more than just, three colors or whatever. I would rather buy, smaller packs, but they didn't have anything. And so my husband calls me because he was like, I was like, well, I need to go to the store. I wanted to go to Target to see if that Precious Fur stuff had gone on clearance yet, and it hadn't. I actually got a chance to talk to one of the workers, and she was like, I said, by any chance you know when that Precious Fur stuff is gonna go on clearance? She was like, no, I don't. But she was saying how they go through on Mondays to clearance everything or whatever, to clearance stuff. And so she told me to check back at the end of the week or check back Monday. So most likely I'm probably just gonna check back on Monday. So it's not fair because Stephanie's store there's already on clearance. It's not fair. Anyway, so I really want that little princess crown set um for a special baby that I'm getting. So yeah. So that's that. And what else? Um yeah, so I'm out and about. I went to at this point I went to Target, found saw that it wasn't on clearance yet. I left. Then I went to Hobby Lobby, and on my way out of Hobby Lobby, my husband calls me, and then he's like, the guy said he's on his way. I said, okay. So I was like, well, I need to stop by Walmart to get my oatmeal. And then while I was there, I was gonna look and see if they had the little bows, or whatever there, and they had it, but it was like it was like just string. It wasn't like the bands, the thin bands. Like I'm gonna show you guys what I want because I have some things with that type of band on it, but I could not find it at the store. So I was leaving Hobby Lobby, and hubby said, well, the guy said he's on his way. I said, okay, well, he's probably going to be in traffic because there's like traffic everywhere. So I was like, yeah, I got a good 30 minutes. So I'm in and out of Walmart, 30 minutes. I get home to a note on my door, signed the time at 1:40, saying, sorry we missed you. You're going to have to reschedule or whatever. I was like, this is some BS. First of all, you missed your first window. I come home, like, I mean, I can understand they were busy or whatever, but meet your first window, seriously. So he comes 40 minutes late from his original time or whatever, and I can understand it's the holidays and it's rush, but we were assured that they would call an hour before they made it. The man called my husband at 1:38. The guy said he was here at 1:40. So you gave us 2 minutes notice. Good job. So, and now we have to continue to drink our beverages with no ice for an additional 2 days because it's been rescheduled for Christmas Eve of all times. So Christmas Eve, they'll be out here. So, but we don't have anything planned for Christmas Eve. I plan on baking my cookies tomorrow. My hubby's doing his cheesecakes tomorrow also. And yeah, when he gets off from work, cuz usually the day before they like have time off, they'll get to leave early or like at 12 or at 1 or 2 o'clock or something like that. So I'm gonna do my cookies tomorrow morning, and I'll be done. They'll be wrapped up, ready to go. Cause I'm gonna do that first thing in the morning once I'm done with my eating my breakfast and everything in the morning. So I'm gonna be done with that. Then he'll have the kitchen to do his cheesecakes. He did a trial run. Uh, what was that? Monday or was it Sunday? What is today? Is today Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So he must have done that Sunday night. And they sat in the fridge, and he let us taste one Monday, and they were really good. They were turtle cheesecake, so he had caramel at the bottom, then it was cheesecake, and then it had pecans and chocolate and caramel drizzled on top. It was really tasty. So he wanted to give them a go first to see how they came out, and he's going to do some more for Christmas. So I gave him a big thumbs up. I gave him a few uh positive, what's the word I'm looking for, like a few criticisms. Like he forgot to put the pecans inside the cheesecake, and he just kind of put them on top, and it wasn't a whole lot of pecans. And in our family, we like in our desserts and cookies, we like a lot of nuts. Like my mom Like if we have like chocolate chunk cookies with pecans, like you better have a lot of pecans in there. Or if you make pecan candy, it better have a lot of pecans in there. So I told him to put a few more pecans in there, and he needs to perfect his caramel, because his caramel, he said he needs to put more milk in it because it was like really thick and it just kind of blopped right in the middle. It didn't, he couldn't really get it to drizzle. So he's going to put more milk in it to make it thinner. So he's going to try that. So we'll see how that goes. And I told him just to get the spoon and just kind of try to drizzle it. But he said he couldn't. It just was sticking to the spoon and it just was plopping down. So that was the only thing, that the caramel was just right in the middle instead of kind of all over. So you just kind of got that in. But you did get the caramel that was at the bottom too. So it really didn't matter. But just as far as looks, that could have made it look better if it was more like a drizzle on top with the pecans. And I told him when he does it, put the pecans in the cheesecake and put a few on top too. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So that's gonna be his thing. I'm doing the cookies for everybody, and he's doing the little cheesecakes, and they're little mini cheesecakes, so they're individual. So it's not a whole cheesecake; it's just little mini cheesecake. And like the little mini pie shells, and they're like about that big. Really, it was really good. So that's that, and that's gonna be it. Like, we're done with Christmas shopping. Everything's wrapped. Well, everything I have is wrapped. He said he still has to wrap my Christmas presents and stuff. So he's gonna do that. I'm trying to get this little girl. There we go. There we go. So that was my day, and the rest of the day, and before that, like I did my change videos with the babies and stuff, and now I went to the store and missed the repairman. I was like, that's so not fair. Like, 2 minutes, really? You expect me to just sit at home all day when I had things to do? Like I say, if you had a time slot, stick to the time slot, please. But I'm not really making a big deal about it because of the holidays. But who knows, even if it wasn't the holidays, he probably still would have done the same thing. So, whatever. So my hubby called and sacked them out like, hey, you said you were going to give us at least a 30-minute to an hour window, and this guy gave us 2 minutes. I was just right down the street, so I was like, whatever. It's not like I went an hour away. I stayed right literally on my street and missed the guy. I was like, oh, whatever. So it's not like it's the end of the world that my drink isn't ice cold. But what I'm going to do is, before we eat, 30 minutes before we eat, I'm going to pour the drinks, put them in the freezer, and let them freeze a little bit, and it'll be just fine. So, and I just have to suffer through that tomorrow. Let's see, is that my husband, I wonder? Let me see. Sorry about that. That was my hubby calling to check in and tell me what was up. He'll be on his way in a minute. So I think this little girl's about full. Yeah, so that was my day. I have turned on the inside lights, and we have that little contraption thing that turns the outside lights on. So they turn on at 6, and I think it's like a few minutes after 5 now. So I think little girl is done. I like the no hold nipples, but when you push them down, you know, it it doesn't it doesn't do that little push thing like with the newbies. I like the newbies how they kind of move a little bit to make it look like the baby's suckling or whatever. I tell you, us reborn mommies and our quirks and such, I find that funny. But this little girl looks so uber sweet in her little outfit. I like this little hat, but it is so stretchy. Like, it's made of like a really stretchy material, and it just moves all around. So she is done with her little dinner, and that's her. And I hope you guys enjoyed our little video Um, I feel like it was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, so hopefully in a couple of months or so, or whenever, I'm like really looking forward to getting, work in progress of Aria, and I can't wait to reveal to you guys my special little baby that I'm getting from Lexi and Ems, which is pretty cool. So, so yeah, that's about it. I'll give her passy. I know it's dark. You guys like can't see anything, but there she is. I hope you can kind of see a little bit. But I just don't like turning on all those lights and stuff. So I guess I don't really have anything else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's nice being home, just relaxing. It's quiet. I don't even have the television on. Just kind of snuggling with a baby. It's really nice. Really, really nice. So I would love to just keep talking and talking, but I don't want to bore you guys or whatever, and I don't have anything else to talk about. So I'm excited. I'll probably show you guys my cookies while I'm baking my cookies or something. I'll probably do a video to show you guys the cookies, how they're coming out. I'm gonna let them cool and bag them up and make them all cute and stuff. So I'm really, really excited about that. Yep. And then Christmas Eve, we were chillaxing all day, and whenever the stupid repairman comes by, when he's done, we're going to pack up some cookies for ourselves. I was saying hot cocoa, but like if we do have hot cocoa, we'll probably like have the windows. We'll probably have the air conditioner on because we're probably gonna be burning up. Like I said, it's gonna be 82 on Christmas and like 81 Christmas Eve. But later that night, it'll probably be in the 70s, and it's been raining, and it's like storming and gloomy outside. It's ridiculous. Like nothing cold. It's going to start to get a little bit chilly 2 days after Christmas. So, so yeah, on that. Let's see, what was I about to say? I was about to say something else. But yeah, that's our tradition. Well, actually, before we do that and look at the lights, we always go to the mall on Christmas Eve just to look at the craziness, and we go to pick up our holiday nuts, and my hubby is going to go pick up the 3 little containers that's going to be the prizes for his trivia game. And we're gonna pick up our own little individual ones to eat. They're so good, and probably just kind of walk around the mall for a few seconds and leave. And then probably after that, like we probably will have our cookies or something with us, and we're gonna have like this little mug thing that stays warm. And we're gonna put our hot cocoa in that or whatever. I'm not really sure because once we leave the mall, I don't think it's like gonna be a point of coming back home. I think that'd be too much, and we're probably just gonna go straight from the mall to go look at the Christmas lights. And I'm gonna bring my 2 awake babies with me, um, and that's Emily and Elijah to look at the lights. I'm just gonna bring them, and they're gonna have their little snowsuits on. I'm probably just gonna put the seatbelt on them in the back seat and probably I'll grab one and we'll like stop, and I'll grab the other and show you guys the lights. But I remember like last year we waited so late. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when we went last time. Everybody probably had already turned their lights off. So this time we're not gonna get caught up. We're gonna go early. Like as soon as it gets dark, like 6 o'clock, we're gonna be boom on the road. Because it gets dark here at 5:30. So we probably need to be on the road like at 5:30. So that's what we're gonna try for. That's why I didn't want to do any baking on Christmas Eve. That's why I want to do everything tomorrow. But I digress. I am just doing this. Yap, 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 yap. So I'm gonna stop yapping. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me and Maya. We appreciate it. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. We love you guys. Mwah. Mommy says peace. Bye-bye. Well, I can't. My hand. There we go. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Mommy says bye.